Now, it sounds more like a magic trick, but it could be helping people in developing countries work their way out of poverty.
Vashti from Bristol wanted to see how much cash could be raised by trading items. So she started with a cheap badge, and several trades later, she ended up with a gold bar and a painting.
Yes. Well, Vashti is here to explain all. So how does it work to be trading up like this?
Okay, so I set myself a crazy challenge because I wanted to raise as much money as I possibly could, starting with just a tiny badge. I was inspired by a guy called Bruno from Malawi, that we call the Richard Branson of Malawi, who before he got a loan from Decky, from the charity, he used to sit on the side of the road just selling a few vegetables. He had 4 children who didn't go to school, and he came to the charity and we provided him with a loan and some business training, and he now has 4 businesses and has all his children are at school and he's thriving. So I thought, what a great inspiration, start with nothing and build something really big. So I decided to start with this tiny badge, and now I have a piece of art that's worth £8,000.
Is it really? It's worth £8,000. Everyone's going to be trying this now, but you're obviously doing it for charity. So this idea, that you set this up a few years ago, didn't you? Where did this idea come from in the first place? It's about empowering people, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was inspired by a girl called Decky Dolka, who was a Tibetan refugee that my father had sponsored from a little girl. And I went to see her. She was living in India. She was about 17 and she didn't have any opportunities at all. She was trapped in poverty and she couldn't get a job and she didn't have any money to start a business. And I really wanted to be able to help her. And I was sending her bits of money and it felt really disempowering. And I wanted her to be able to stand up on her own 2 feet and create something for herself. So I set up a charity called Decky, and we provide microloans and business training to people like Decky. Now we work mainly in Africa, so that people can set up a business and work their way out of poverty.
Okay. So I don't quite understand how you managed to change that badge into a piece of art. I mean, what did you do? Just come along and say, what will you give me for this? Or how did it work?
Well, it was been a series of trades, so we thought we'd start small and work our way up. So we started with a badge and we went to the Gloucester Road and we started at the fish shop, where we swapped the badge for a piece of fish, which was worth about £15.
Good deal, yeah.
Yep. So then we walked down the road and I swapped the piece of fish for a bottle of wine from South Africa, where we work.
I'd go for that.
For about 30 quid.
Yeah.
The next day we
30
went...
quid?
Oh, yeah, it's a nice bottle. I didn't get to drink
you've
it.
got. Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Then we went up to Cottam Hill and we went to Pasta Loco, swapped the bottle of wine for lunch for 2, which was about £50 or £60. And then we swapped that for a gold watch, again from someone from Bristol. And then we kind of left it overnight and we got an email from Switzerland from someone saying, oh, we'd like to swap your watch for a piece of gold. And we were like, wow, really?
Yeah, let me think about this for 1 second.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he said, yes, it's a gold nugget. And he posted it over to us and it had 99.9% pure gold on it. So I was like, wow, I've gone from a badge to pure gold in about a week. So we were really, really pleased about that. And then we swapped that for an amazing holiday in Kenya. And finally, the holiday in Kenya for a piece of art that's worth about £8,000.
So you're going to auction that off?
Well, no, we want to go higher. We're looking for more bids. Yes, we've got to the end of the month, so we're looking for more.
If you're watching, I'm not sure I want to play swapsies with you because I'd end up skinned.
This is going to end up on The Apprentice, isn't it? That's a really good idea.
Well, I've been in touch with Richard Branson, so you never know.
Okay,
Let us
so
know.
if anyone wants a painting, you're the person
we're
to
looking
contact.
to trade up for something worth more than £10,000. But anyone can get involved on the Decky website just from just £10
but
as
no
well.
rubbish offers. Thanks.
No.
We've got high standards here. Yeah. Thanks ever so much.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you, Vashti.